Less than a week after a shocking new arrest in the Holly Bobo case, we saw the man accused for the first time today. Investigators say John Dylan Adams destroyed evidence the same day the nursing student disappeared in 2011. John Dylan Adams is the brother of Zach Adams, who is charged with murdering and kidnapping Holly Bobo. Chris Conti has more tonight.
Surrounded by people fighting speeding tickets and parole violations, John Dylan Adams appeared here in Decatur County Court this morning facing much more serious charges. As for what evidence he specifically tampered with that has to do with Holly Bobo's disappearance, that is a question that the district attorney still would not answer today.
The pink bows were for bringing her home. The pink and green stands for justice.
There was a change in the season outside the Decatur County Courthouse today.
Is there anything you want to say about this?
And a change in the faces who appeared there as well.
First case on the docket this morning is the state of Tennessee versus John Dylan Adams.
Through the same door and in the same spot where his older brother has stood a half dozen times before.
Are you John Dylan Adams?
Yes, sir.
John Dylan Adams stood to face charges that he tampered with evidence on the day Holly Bobo disappeared 3 years ago.
Are you able to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
The 26-year-old was appointed an attorney, and it was over.
These charges, compared to some of the other charges that have been brought, are very minor.
The new district attorney, though, said more arrests and more charges are coming. He would not say, though, if John Dylan Adams was perhaps conspiring with his brother, Zach, who's been charged with murder in the case.
Would this have happened had her body not been found last week, these charges against him?
We owe a lot to some ginseng hunters. There's no question about that. We owe a lot to them.
This has been a very, very long 3.5 years, and every step that's made is one more step towards them, knowing what happened, and they deserve that.
A change in the seasons, perhaps, but for Holly's family, no change in their desire for justice.
It's God's timing, and of course not ours, what we would want, but it is happening, and we're grateful for that.
So what's next for John Dylan Adams? He'll be back here in court on October the 22nd at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Until then, he's being held in the Madison County Jail about 2 hours away from his brother Zachary, who is in Williamson County. In Decaturville this evening, Chris Conti, News Channel 5 HD.
Adams' attorney also requested a bond hearing today, opening the possibility that he could be released from custody.